Hi there, this is Mega Supreme here with a Transformers toy review. This is a third-party review of DX9 HULKIE. This is their version of Devastator. This is kind of like a Legends class kind of set. As you can see, if I bring in as a size comparison, if I bring in here, this is a Legends size Huffer. So you can see he's a little bit taller than some of the guys at the front here, but if you bring him around the back here, he's still a little bit taller, about the same size as a kind of Scrapper and some of the other ones, so it's about that kind of scale. And you know, I haven't got any of their other ones like the Galvatron and Cyclonus and all of those ones, but I believe they fit in quite well with those. They come with they're all their own kind of weapons. They have this, comes with this kind of steel girder thing, which all of the guns kind of actually kind of peg into like this. So while they're loose, you can kind of just peg them into there and they stay in there. Interestingly, I've actually got an extra one, so I've actually got 7 little guns with there, but one of them actually has got a purple gun. So I've got them with the ones that they've got kind of pictured with on the DX9 Facebook page, just so it's kind of accurate. And then there's the Devastator gun there, so you can see the sort of size. So it's actually about a little bit bigger than the actual figures. And another size comparison, if I bring in a little Micromaster here in on the side, you can see it's about twice the height of a kind of a Micromaster. There you go. And what I'll do is I'll just go through, show you each of the figures, and then we'll have a look, see what they look like in their vehicle mode. And then from vehicle mode, we'll have a look and get them transformed into combined mode. So let's take them all off from the side here. Ooh. And have a look at them one by one. So first of all, let's have a look at Long Haul. So Long Haul, a bit like the Hasbro version, is kind of the chunkiest of the lot here. He's the only one that's got an articulation in his head here. It kind of turns around here. Give you a close-up look. In terms of his kind of details, you can see he's got there you go. So he's got kind of painted silver bits down here and here. He's got quite some nice paint apps here. For some reason you can take this bit off, so I'm not quite sure, you know, why you would need to do that. And he's got a little gun in his hand here. Articulation, you can move the arms back here, bend it here, move these round. Legs here, you can move them forward, bend there as well, and you can move that back, but then it stops because you're getting this piece in the way here, like that. And to transform them is fairly easy enough. You can take the gun out of his hand here. All the guns are fairly kind of stiff in their hands, so turn that around, pop his head in, like that. Straighten these bits out, fold these out. This will peg together like so, like that. Actually, I think I needed to move this bit out of the way here. Then peg these in here like that. This is going to peg out like that, fold down like so. You're then going to get these bits here. I think they come out like that, in like so. Bring these round up to the top. Same on the other side. Bring them out. So you've got these 2 bits at the top here. Fold these bits out. You're going to fold these legs in like that, into that space there. sorry, just adjusting like that, and then yeah, you're just gonna plug that into there. Ah, yeah. So just make sure it clears this piece here like that. Fold these bits in again. These are going to fold over the top and peg into there like that, and there like that. So I don't have any instructions, so I'm kind of going off everything they've got on their website, all the pictures and things. And then from what I can see here, you kind of fold that up like that, and sorry, there you've got him in vehicle mode. The wheels do roll on them. Sorry, I'm just trying to move myself out of the way there, but yeah, he's pretty decent in vehicle mode there. And it looks like you can sort of peg the gun in if you wanted to into this pot here, but I generally don't bother. And let's see here, we're going to show you next. I'll show you Scavenger next. So Scavenger here he is in his robot mode. No articulation on the head. You can see he's the face sculpt's pretty decent on these. All the articulation on the arms and everything's all the same. It's all ball joints. There's no waist articulation. The legs here bend here, there, and then you've got this foot here which kind of bends there as well. So you can get them into some pretty decent poses. Okay, so in terms of transformation, I'll just show you that. So what we do first of all, get the gun out of the way, fold this bit out, and then this bit also kind of comes out as well. Fold this bit down like so. You can see where you've got all of the sort of combiner pieces on the back here. Fold this bit into the back here. Bring these leg bits down like so. What you're going to then do is turn this around here like that, and fold that into there, and just turn the fist round. Push the legs in like that, fold it round, and you've got a little peg there which will peg into the side there like that. Okay, and then what you want to do is this one's going to kind of come round, fold into here, and that bit's going to go up like that. So this one's going to bend into that space in there, so get it like that. Kind of bend it a little bit first and then push it in like so, and you've got him in vehicle mode. This bit does turn around if you want, and it does actually pop off as well. There you go. There he is in his vehicle mode. All the vehicle modes do kind of vary in size somewhat. So you can see here he is alongside this one here. There's a bit of a difference in the size. And let's see who we got next. Let's bring in Mixmaster. So here we go, got Mixmaster here. He's got a bit of a look to him, so a bit tricky to stand up, I find sometimes. So I'm not sure if I'm kind of doing everything right, but yeah, he's a pretty decent figure there. You see close up there of the head sculpt and everything. That's focusing in or not. Come on. No, it doesn't appear to be. So there you go, and you've got the little guns on the side here. These do actually move. And same with him in terms of articulation. He can't really bend his leg all the way there. He doesn't have any weight articulation, but this bit does move out, which is part used for his combined mode. The wheels on this guy actually, if I just get the gun out of his hand a second, the wheels on this guy are actually solid pieces, so they don't actually kind of come off at all. Okay, so for vehicle mode, you want to slide these back like that. You notice this bit does actually turn out round as well. You want to get these bits in and fold them in like so on the back, and they'll actually peg in to there as well, like that. So peg that in like so. You can see there's a combiner port there as well. And then what you want to do, fold these bits in at the top here like that, fold these bits in like so, then peg these two together like that, and there you've got your vehicle mode. And you see what I mean about the size difference on some of these. You see this one's got tiny wheels, you've got big wheels. It would have been nice if they all had moving wheels as opposed to these little ones on here, but just a minor nitpick. Alright, let's have a look at some of the others then. Right, next up is Hook. Oops, sorry. So yeah, this is kind of the biggest one probably out of the lot. Huge wheels on the side, which you'll see compared to the rest, but yeah, nice paint detailing on them. Same colour as the rest in terms of the green and the purple they've used, and the silver, red, everything's kind of uniform, matched. Again, you haven't got any articulation with the head. The arms are like what we've seen before, as are the legs here as well. And you've got quite a deep bend in there, and you've got a bit of articulation on the feet. To transform him, all you do is pull this midsection out, which gets rid of his head as well, and you'll see then you've got two little plug-in points here. So you want to turn these around so they'll plug in onto their fist there. So I'm going to push these in, just make sure they line up okay, and then just push it in like that. It is a little bit tricky to get these unplugged once they're in. So I'll push that in like that. Push this bit out like so. These bits here, pull them out towards you and down. Clip them together like so. And then fold it down, and away you go. And you've got this bit here moves. This moves here. You can also move it from side to side if you want to as well. And the wheels also move nicely as well. They're all nice, and they're painted as well. And again, let's show them next to one of the other ones, so you can see what I mean about the wheels. Sort of difference with those ones, but again, like all the colours and everything match up all okay. Next up, I'll show you Hook. So you got Hook here. I think the only thing I don't quite like about him is you've got this gap here where you can see the kind of combined heads kind of slightly through it. But everything else articulation wise is the same with this one. Okay, so to transform him, you're going to peg these legs together like that. You're then going to, let's remember this. Yeah, I remember now. Yeah, so what you want to do is move these bits back down this way, and down like that, so they peg into the side there. like that, and then same on the other side. Bring them round like that, bring them down, peg them into place like that, and then all you're going to do is bring these in together like that. And you've got the same, and then you've got these same wheels that don't move here. This bit does move here as well, and moves up and down as well, which is quite cool. So there you go, you've got hook. And next up, last one we've got here is Bone Crusher. So this is Bone Crusher here, quite cool. Same as the who was the other one who got the on the tank treads, as well as Scavenger with his legs here. He's quite squat, but pretty cool. Probably my favourite in terms of the head sculpt used on him. I quite like it. And all you do to transform him, pretty much the same. Do these with his legs like this. Pull these bits out like that. Fold this head in. Swap this round here. So push this combined piece into there. Move this round. Move that round. And then bring this piece down like that, and then same with this one, peg that in to the side piece on here, so it keeps the tank treads in place like that, and then you're nearly done. And what you have to do is, where you've got this hand piece in here, it's going to slide in here, but it wants to go all the way in. So the way to do that, I think, you need to have this bit on the outside. So it goes in like that. So that bit on the outside. That bit hand in. Like that. Oh yeah, and then plugged in like that. And so there you've got him like that, and this bit moves around and whatnot. And then if you want to see them all alongside each other, you can do. I've got a few pictures up on my Facebook page as well, if you want to take a look on that as well. Let's bring them all in together so you can see them all there. So you can see they do kind of vary a little bit in size, but yeah, they are pretty. I like them all. They're pretty cool. I understand why they've done the thing with this with the scale, why a few of them are different sizes, but when you see them in combined mode, I think it definitely does work out very well when they're all combined. What I'm going to do now is just show you how to put them into combined mode, and then we'll fit them all together. So first thing you want to do is just do the legs. So they're the easiest bits. So fold these bits out like that, and as if you're going to transform him, and then just fold them back like that. So you've got your leg like that, and you can see where it comes out like that from side to side. Peg. Let's close this bit in like that, and you can see where it plugs in there as well. So that's one leg done. Okay, so let's move that out of the way. Next leg is here. This one's really easy to do. Is you just fold this bit up like so, and you've got them like that, and then you'll just need to open that bit up when we come to combining them. So that's two bits done. Let's do the arms next. So let's start with let's start with this guy here. So move those two out of the way. So you've got this guy here. Let's move these as well. and you've got this bit here, so unpeg these side bits here, fold the arm out like this, fold this bit out here, which is where it's going to peg in, fold this bit back in like that, and this time it's going to peg into these bits here again like that, and this time just rotate the arm out a little bit like this and then twist it around like that so you can move it forward, open the arm up, fist up like that, and then I think you can have it however you want, but you can have it kind of like that if you want to. Like I said, you can move this bit around if you want to. So that's this arm, and that's where they plug in like that, and these also rotate at these bits here as well. Okay, so that's the one arm done. The next arm is down here, so same again. You want to kind of unpick these treads like that, fold the arm out all the way, peg these bits back in like that, fold the little combiner port out like that, fold this bit down like that. When I plug the combiner bits in, I normally just put my finger behind it and just connect it in like that way. Swivel this bit round like that so it's facing that way. Open the fist up like that, so this is one solid piece, and then the thumb's its own piece, and you see where the weapons then plug in here, so the gun pegs into the little holes in there. Okay, so you've got that. That's his other arm. Then you got the kind of bottom torso piece here, and you want to fold these bits down like that, fold this bit down. It's going to be his kind of torso piece. Unfold the legs like that, fold this bit on itself, plugs into there like that, like so. This piece is going to fold out into that space there. You want to keep these bits as they are because you'll need them for combining. Fold the arms out like that, legs out like that, and then fold them in, out and in like that. And then around the back here, open this bit up here, and you want to pull these combiner pieces out, and you probably want to do that with I find it quite tricky to do with my fingers, so I normally just use like a blunt knife or something to pull them out. So you've got that bit done. Okay, then the last bit is this one here. Okay, so then with this one here, what you want to do is, let's pull this bit out, open first, pull his arms out here like that. Then what I tend to do, pull this bit open like that. You probably want to try and pull the head out like that, open this bit up. These bits then will then plug into this bit on the side here, so you do it like that. Same here, plug it in to the side like so. You'll then want to turn his head around here. At that point you'll want to twist these arm pieces, need to, so let's twist this round. These arm pieces need to come down like that. So then let's plug these bits in afterwards, like that, like that. And then what you'll need to do is get these bits ready. I'll show you where these peg in basically, but you've got one that will kind of come in like that, and one which will come in like that. But then if you open this bit up, fold this bit out, and I think this is really cool, and this forms the front piece like that, and these will then peg into there and there, but I'll wait until it's ready to combine to do that. So let's get on and get them combined. Right then, so we're just going to get it combined. We've got the two leg pieces here, and what you'll see is with this middle section here is you've got two different combiner ports, so one with a round peg and one with a kind of like a square peg. What you want to do with this one here is just open it up a little bit, so you can just get this piece in like so, and try not to drop him like I just did there. This piece goes back on. Open this bit up here, so you peg that back together like so. You've got that bit in here, then come around, peg this bit in, and everything kind of goes in really nice and securely. You can then come around, plug those bits back in like that. So we've got them standing up here. Then what you want to do is I would peg these bits in. Now what's going to happen is this bit here, this bit here is going to peg into here, and these bits are going to fit inside along these bits here. This is going to go into there, and that's going to go there. Okay, so you do have to kind of line it up. So here's a bit tricky to do. What I might do is just line up the back piece first. The most tricky bit is just trying to get these bits into there, because they have to sit kind of flush together to get into there. That. So those bits are in. So then what we can do is line these other two bits in here. So I'm just going to lift this bit up here so I can see what we're doing with these bits here. So then once we've got them lined up, I can just apply a little bit of pressure, which has kind of moved everything out of the way a little bit. So let's try that again. So let's do the top half first of all. So I'm going to do it from this way. Okay, so that's done. It's a little bit trickier to do on camera than it is as you guys would be doing it, so that's probably one of the things just to bear in mind. You can do it without clipping these secondary pieces into place, but it just makes the whole thing a lot more stable. So let's plug that in there and plug this piece in like that. Aha! Got it all in like that, and then fold this bit down and then peg these into these side bits here like that, and that'll keep that bit stable like that. Okay, so let's just adjust the camera so you can see then the top half. You've got the top half there, and then you can see where they come in at the side here, and this is where you're going to peg it in here. So like I said, I normally kind of just get my get my finger in behind there like that, and then because all this top bit's stable now, you can just apply a little bit more pressure in getting that on nice and tight like there, and then do the same on the other side. Get your finger on that side, just apply a bit of pressure once you've got that lined up. Come on. Okay. And there you've got that plugged in there. So there you have him all complete. And as you can see, he's very impressive, a very good looking combiner. You can see him then alongside a legend size figure. So he's about the size of, well, he's bigger than the deluxe, probably kind of Voyager size, I would say. He's pretty cool. I'll show you the articulation on him first of all. So his head here can go all the way around, go down a little bit, up a little bit. There's no waist articulation. The arms can go all the way around like that. They can bend forward, they can bend back. These bits can move side to side. The wrists can swivel. The arms can open up, and you can pop their hand off if you really want to as well, like that. Their legs can bend forward, back. These bits move out as well, so you can kind of move it forward and give yourself a bit more there, back, side. You get a little bit of a bend there as well. And then obviously you can move these bits, and you can kind of tilt this one out a little bit as well, so give you a bit more. And this bit actually tilts out as well like that, so you can give you a bit more kind of posability to him if you want to. So you can move him around like that. So I think he looks pretty cool like that. And then you've got his weapon here, and you can see you've got a little slot there, and so that'll just slot into his hand like that. So he can hold his gun in his hand like so, and fire it at the Autobots. He can also hold this kind of iron girder, if you like, in his hand as well. So it doesn't kind of go in there properly. You just kind of have to move his hands around like that. But there you go. There's Hulkie, the DX9 version of Devastator. Hope you like him. Let me know what you think. Cheers. Bye.